I know something similar of what is going on in the occult. The language that the occult speaks versus like the church speaks and everything else. As you are aware in Hollywood and everything, yes, the occult goes deep in Hollywood. You can become a Freemason, you can become a Jesuit, you can become all that, and you can sell out, but you really, selling your soul is a delusion. You can just be bound in more darkness. There was a video that just came out from you, I don't know if you saw it. It's called The Singer of Doja Cat. Ignore the video and look at her skin color. If you see her skin color, that black ink substance, graphite, it goes into graphene. And her skin color is black. The black skin color of the graphite or graphene. And the skin color is pigmented for a reason. Black, because think about the movie X-Men, for instance. They show all this stuff to us for a reason. It's all symbolism. And until humanity and even Christians can get on the right path of reading symbolism, you can go ahead and say, I don't know, I don't want to say you're lost, but you're not ready for anything deeper, to be honest. Graphite and graphene was just discovered in 2004, as in, it wasn't just discovered, it was discovered in a way where they could use it as a material for buildings, Play-Doh, like, basically you can take graphite or graphene and bend it in a way and do things with it that are not physically possible with other materials. Think of the movie X-Men. You ever seen X-Men? What was the blue woman? The blue woman had graphite or graphene, polyon or graphene, and it was the same substance. And basically, the graphene and graphite could do things that were not humanly made possible with other materials. This material is basically goes all the way back to Enoch, the Anunnaki, and all these different races that put all this brought all this stuff forward with other technologies and other things. It not only gives you security, it makes you more than human. It can actually give you abilities that are almost godlike, or basically they are godlike. And it can actually form buildings in such a way where not human, where you can't form a building in other universal fashions unless you use graphite or graphene. Take a building, for instance, and you can actually use it as Play-Doh. You can bend a building in such a way where if you use other materials, you can't bend it in the same fashion. Graphene and graphite are made differently. Basically, it's made godlike. And I believe all this is coming forward, but people, even in the Christian church, are not reading it because the thing is, you can read the Word of God, you can pray, you can seek, but until you can read symbolism, how do you expect to go deeper? How do you expect to see things if someone presents it to you? You pray and pray about it, but until you can actually see it, how do you expect to go deeper with certain things, with certain people that are still brought forward to you from God, but you still can't see it? Graphene and this black ink substance goes into the occult. They use this black ink in bathtubs because the Freemasons will use the same thing. If they're not using blood or water, they'll use this black ink substance for backwards baptisms. It all falls into Satanism, the occult, Freemasonry, Jesuits. I'm sure the Pope has even done the same thing to promote Satanism. This is all in Satan's kingdom. It's all in witchcraft or whatever darkness you want to promote. it falls in line, it falls in tune with the same pattern, the same thing. It all falls in the same thing. It's different categories, but it all falls into the same kingdom. It's in darkness. But the reason Doja Cat's skin was black was from this black ink substance. And that's... I don't know. I've always picked up on symbolism and all this other stuff, so... And I used to be, I can see things in Wicca and the occult. Maybe other people can't see, I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is, so. Fire and Ice, Godspeed out.